one of the hardest classes I've personally ever taken. It was a 1.5, which is like intermediate, not advanced, and you're not supposed to be standing, but we were surely standing. So I was standing on the reformer for the first time and like planking and doing all these crazy things, which I've done that before, but not, we're standing. But I have tried to look at things differently, whereas instead of like being frustrated or feeling like something was hard, it's like every time you do something hard, you're just now more prepared to do it next time. So like, I'm glad I did it, because now if we ever do that, I've already done it, if that makes any sense at all. I've never been to this location, and it could go one of two ways in this city that I'm in. Like, either it can be busted or it can be apparently bougie and cute as, which is what this was. So pleased and happily surprised about that. There was a Whole Foods in the parking lot, and today my goals have been Pilates and matcha and just frolicking, and the weather is so nice. It was like storming, tornado, hail, all this stuff earlier, and now it feels so good. There's a breeze, it feels so nice outside. But I'm gonna go to this cafe that I've been wanting to go to. So I'm saying all that to say, I'm in the parking lot of a Whole Foods, and it's a nice Whole Foods, and I was like, you know what, because watch this, Whole Foods is pissing me off as well as everybody else, because they have a cafe, and the cafe has strawberry matcha, they have seasonal drinks, they have really good chai, and right now the seasonal flavor is berry chantilly, which is my favorite cake from there. My favorite like regular staple cake that they have, because they also have like a mango yuzu cake, they have a chai cake like that are seasonal that are so good. But just the regular everyday cake, berry chantilly, is so good. And I normally, like, I used to not like berry desserts. I'm yapping. I'm saying all this to say, when I saw they have a berry chantilly latte, yummy. And so obviously I would get that as a matcha, but I saw on TikTok that no one can find it anywhere, and I'm like, you know what, this cafe is probably going to be open, because the Whole Foods by me, I'll walk in and it'll just say we're closed and no one will be there, even though it's operating hours.
No, I have business hours. What are you doing? Calling me after 3 p.m. I've lost all my confidence. I've just had lunch. I'm lethargic. I've been exhausted since the moment I woke up. I need a break.
What frustrates me to know, like, beyond belief, is when you're watching a video and like a YouTuber or somebody wants to go try something, and they just go from location to location without calling, without checking, and they're just driving around town. And like, when they go somewhere and it's not there, they don't even think like to look if it's in stock somewhere else. They just keep driving everywhere. I'm not that ever. So I pulled up their hours, and not the Whole Foods hours, don't be confused, specifically for this location, the coffee bar hours, which says 8 to 5, and specifically today, not in general, today. If I was somewhere else, I would have called them, but I'm in the parking lot. So I walked in, and there's a human being there, the screens are on, it says berry chantilly, and I'm so happy and excited, because I'm like, wow, I just stumbled upon this on my matcha day. I can try the berry chantilly matcha, and I was so excited. And I, like, you know, I just walk up, and then she goes, oh, ma'am, we're closed, in like a way of like, I'm scum of the earth. And I was like, oh, and I look like I'm looking for any sign that they're closed, because I looked before, and then I see a little thing that says 8 to 1. What time was it, do you ask? 1:04. So I was so irritated, and I got a liquid IV because I'm thirsty. I got a liquid death flavor that I wanted to try that they had in a single, and I'm gonna try it now, right now, with you. And I was so irritated, and I was walking out, and this man I probably looked evil. I was just so irritated, because I didn't take it on her at all. I said, okay, and I smiled and I walked away. I'm just irritated because update your and don't look at me like I'm stupid. Anyways, oh, and then I was walking out of the parking lot, and some guy goes, nice boots, with the biggest smile I've ever seen, and I was like, thank you, and then it just brought a smile back to my face. Anyways, we're gonna try Liquid Death. Liquid Death is just a brand of water. It's like death to plastics. I used to just get regular sparkling, but now they have all different kinds of, there's girly pops walking past my car. Now they have lime, they have mango, they have a cherry that I love, they have orange. They keep making more flavors, but now they've made soda ones. So I tried the Coke one, and it did taste like bubble gum and cinnamon. This one is root beer, so they are a little bit, it has a little bit more depth and sugar than your average like LaCroix or bubbly, because those have no sugar. This has 2 grams of sugar because it's sweetened with just a little bit of agave, and has stevia. but a little bit of actual sweetness from agave. But let's try. I love root beer. Oh, it smells like a root beer float. It still has that weird taste at the back end, but this tastes like root beer. Wow. And it's water. Like you're drinking your water. So that's good because I'm very dehydrated and hungry. It's 1:23. Now I'm like traumatized because I want to do my makeup before I go to this coffee shop, but what if I do and I get there and they somehow magically close at 2? It's 12 minutes away though, so I'm gonna do my makeup real quick and slick back my hair, and I'll see you shortly. Other than that, then I might go to the Half Price Books flagship and go to that coffee shop and get a book, and then either I'll go home or I might go to the night market thing at West Village and also get a little ice cream, and I feel like that'll be a good way to round out the day. See you in a second when I'm cute. Okay, our makeup's done. Now I'm just gonna use this slick stick I got to try to tame my hair a little more. I've also been loving this little Tarte Marajuka Juicy Lip Plump. Okay, next on our frolicking adventure, I've made it to West Village. I did just find a parking spot, not even parallel street parking, like a parking spot, and it's right next to the ice cream place I want to go to, which I don't think I'm going to get because I've had nothing but sugar and caffeine. I had 2 bites of a butter croissant, which are already, I can't really talk about it because I might yak-a-doodle. I'm not really seeing the farmer's market though, so if it did get canceled because of the weather, that'll be annoying. I'm so excited that I'm here and I found parking so easily. Okay, bye. Okay, so just checking on you. Okay, love you. They canceled the market. I love my life. I'm gonna go home and eat crackers before I throw up and die.